On today's episode of Junk Wax Genius, it's the show on YouTube where we open old baseball cards and talk about it. The cards today are older than usual. I think this might be the oldest pack we've opened on the channel. We're going to begin with 1989 Topps. No modern product by any stretch in 1989 Topps. It's still labeled as bubblegum cards. It still comes with gum inside. It's still wrapped in wax paper. It is junk wax. But our headliner tonight, 81 Donruss. 18 cards in a pack, and it's Donruss, but look, one stick of gum. They even tell you how much the gum weighs. So you got Donruss bubblegum cards from 1981, but before that, 89 Topps. I hope everybody is doing well. We are on the cusp of 2,000 subscribers here to the channel, and from what I understand, just over 1,000 videos. So a couple milestones here on the channel. Please do subscribe if you haven't yet. There's Greg Swindell, Ruined by Gum. This card will be future property of Rob Opens Wax as he struggles, or I don't know if he's struggling, as he works to compile a set of 89 Topps damaged by gum. Congratulations, Rob Opens Wax. There's your Greg Swindell. Like I was saying, please do subscribe to the channel. It is a show about old baseball cards, focusing on the nostalgia of it, like the thrill of getting an Ozzie Smith All-Star in 1989, John Costello, John Smiley. There's an 88 record breaker, all about Mr. Superstition himself, Oral Hershiser. He performs oral surgery. That's clever. Steve Beardrosian, Carlos Quintana, hashtag Bowman pick, Donnell Nixon, Steve Curry, Tony Armas, Eddie Murray, Eddie Two Hats Murray. He wears his ball cap under his batting helmet, so we call him Two Hats here on the channel. Dave Stieb, very reliable for those Blue Jays clubs, even when the Jays themselves were not doing much. I mean, you win 17 games in a row. For the Blue Jays, you're doing pretty well. Dave Stieb, Ron Tingley, Jim Snyder, and Luis Salazar. A little bit of wax damage there. You can see that gleam, that gloss, that sheen on the card there. All right, 89 Topps. Two Hats and Dave Stieb out of it. All right, here we go. 81 Donruss. So old, it was still when Donruss included gum in their packs as well. So we'll be kind of gentle with this. You get the list of ingredients there of your chewing gum, including your ingredients in French. How about that? Nice and delicate as we open our packs here. Ugh, that's awful. And of course, the gum over the decades has ruined Steve Garvey. Oh man. So I remember an episode of a different, there's a different YouTuber who opens packs. He's got way much more of a following than I do, does modern stuff as well. One of his, I think it was O-Peachy from the 70s, and he was just outraged that gum would have damaged cards stuck in packaging for, decades. O-Peachy damaged gum, and he was just furious about it. And I laughed and laughed and laughed. Steve Garvey, damaged by gum. Jeff Reardon, no beard, but gum damage. Look at the blistering there on Jeff Reardon. All right, Dave Parker. Minor damage there on the surface, but awesome to get a Dave Parker out of that. We'll take that. Look at this, Jack Morris. A good-looking card there for the Hall of Famer, Jack Morris. Gary Renicky, okay. Eric Soderholm. All right. Eric Soderholm. Dennis Eckersley, great mustache on the Eck. Pretty good condition there on the card. The gum did not bleed all the way through to Dennis Eckersley. Pretty good. Mike Caldwell, rocking the Hulk Hogan mustache. Bill North. There's Jeff Burrows. Jim Anderson. Craig Swan. Buddy Bell, Bert Blyleven. What star power out of this pack of 81 Donruss? Richie Hebner, And we end with Mark Wagner. But, you know, damaged cards notwithstanding, you got Burt Blyleven, you got Dennis Eckersley, you got Jack Morris, and Dave Parker out of 81 Donruss. We'll take a look at the backs here. Very different from the Donruss layout we would come to know. You still get the full name, which I do appreciate. Rick Albert Blyleven, he's Dutch. Dennis Lee Eckersley, John Scott Morris, and David Gene Parker. Pretty good stuff here from 81 Donruss on the channel. All right, there you have it. First edition collector series, vertical layout on the backs of these Donruss instead of the horizontal they would go with. Just the most recent season of stats, kind of foreshadowing what would come in the early 90s when card companies went with graphics over statistics or photographs over stats on the back. Also, you get the lifetime roll-up there, so you're not getting shortchanged on just how good David Gene Parker was by that point in his career. Excellent. Nice selection here from 89 Donruss. My condolences to Steve Garvey. All right, it's Junk Wax Genius. It's the channel on YouTube where we open old baseball cards, sometimes very old baseball cards, and we talk about it. Please do like, subscribe, leave a comment. We'll have 2 more packs for you tomorrow, guaranteed. Thanks for watching.